My voice on. What's going on? What's going on? So we're gonna try this one more time. Um, how's everybody? Everybody good? That's what's up. If you can hear me, just let me know that you can hear me. If you can hear my voice, let me know you can hear me so I can go ahead and say what I got to say and get on out of here. I got you. All right. Cool. Cool. Good. Good. Let me see if Facebook gonna pick this up. Y'all know I'm not technologically savvy, so we're gonna do what we can. But I can't go until I get like 3 people on Facebook at least. Even though I'm gonna post it to my timeline, I need to see at least. I don't even know if I did it right. Actually, let's see. So what I'm going to be talking about is, and I'm giving names as well, something I typically don't do. Typically, I don't even address stuff like this, but I'm going to address it today. If you can hear me on Facebook, can you like send a comment or say something like, yeah, I hear you, or your voice is being captured? Because I don't want to talk and then I go back and look and I don't see nothing or hear anything. So, but what I can do, the current frame rate is low. Please have the frame. Anyway. So, I think I'm being recorded on Facebook. But I really don't know. So what I got to talk about is this right here. It's really about nosy people. And I'm going to let you know now, I'm giving names. I'm going to give names. I'm calling you out completely because what happened was you actually really pissed me off. And I try not to, I'm like, I don't bother nobody. I try to treat everybody right. Y'all know that song. But some people, you cannot just let stuff go by. Because if you do, what will happen is they'll continue with the same behavior. And this person who I'm going to talk about today, I've been knowing for 35 years and probably a month. 35 years and maybe a month. I met when I was 18 years old when I first came to Atlanta. And over the years, I started calling this person I hate to say it, but I'm going to hold and tell you what I started calling him because we were pretty close. And so I know a lot about, let me see how I can put it. I know a whole lot about people, but I usually try and keep it to myself because I've been around for a long time. Nosy people, real nosy. And it's kind of sad. And then what's worse for me is when it's church people. Supposedly saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost, but you're always in some mess. You're a hypocrite. You're a backbiter. And you're a friend to no one. Over the 35 years, it's been learned. I've learned. Anyway, I learned a long time ago. That's why I stopped fooling with her. Or just a friend to no one. Just messy. So, I want Facebook to be capturing this because I know she's on Facebook and I want her to hear this because I'm going to leave it on Facebook for 24 hours before she blocked me or I'm blocking her in 24 hours. I should have been blocked her because I know the character of the person and I just should have just blocked her. But you know me, I don't really care about what people say or think about me. But I do have a problem when you say stuff about people that are around me. So anyway, let me go ahead and get started. And Dad, if you're listening, you might want to go ahead and pass both of my dads, Dad and my stepdad. They're both the same to me. You might want to go ahead and pass by. I already told my mama what was going on. Gave her a little insight, and I said, Mama, should I say something? She said, yeah. I said, well, should I say it like I really want to or just say it? She said, if you're going to say it, you might as well say it like you want to. Say it right. So, hey, I got permission from her to say it because she would do it. And if she was in the shape that she was in about 10 years ago, to the person that I'm talking about, she probably would come at you real hard. And those that know my mama from the day, you know how she was, and how, well, she can't do nothing now, but how she was. So I posted some pictures of a 4th of July pool party on Monday. Now, I posted it because I didn't care who saw the pictures. Because, first of all, this is my house. I can do what I want to at my house because, you know, it's mine. I don't owe anybody an explanation about anything. And like I said, I typically wouldn't address it, but you got real nasty. So at my house, and for me, I befriend a lot of people. Quick background. I was a radio announcer on WCLK for about 10, 12 years here in this city. I've been in church all my life in this city up until, I'll say, the last 8, 9, maybe 10 years, I kind of started stepping back. So I know a whole lot about church people, a whole lot. Because I was there with y'all. Not only was I there with y'all, but I did some of this stuff with y'all while you were doing it. And, you know, it's just, I just don't understand. And so one reason why I don't go to church is because of people like this person that I'm going to talk about. And your name will be revealed shortly. Because you did what you did, and so I'm going to do what I do. So I had a party. So at the party, there were some guys here that were gay. There were some ladies here that were gay. There were some people here that were married couples, straight ladies, straight guys. So it was a pool party for the 4th of July. It was just a pool party. It's not like nothing was going on that was bad. So, you know, I just don't understand. I really don't understand. And plus, the person that I'm going to review, you know me better than what you know me, so I don't even know why you would do that. You know I don't play no games like that. That's what trips me out, because you, out of all people, you should know better. Don't mess with me. So anyway, someone came to the pool party. I did not know the guy, never met him before, but while he was here, I did find out that he went to the same school that I went to, graduated from the same college that I graduated from. So I was like, oh, cool, nice. So during the course of the party, I decided to take some pictures of some people, and I posted them on Facebook. So this young man, I posted the picture, and somebody went on my page, took the picture, and sent it to his church, to a church leader at his church, as if it was something wrong with him being at a pool party. And then not only did you take the picture of him, but then you sent a picture of me and Troy to the church. Now look, I don't even go to the church. I left that church about 15 years ago. When I was at that church, I was a minister. I presided services, and I did a whole lot of stuff at the church. So the problem that I have is, you are a bully, Odessa Packer. You are a bully to the young man because, first of all, he's young. He knows nothing about you, but I do. So while you sitting up here I guess you were trying to expose him, saying he was somewhere where he shouldn't have been. I really don't understand why you sent my picture, because you know I give 2 F's about anybody over there at all. So the problem I have is, you're going to go try to send it to the church leader about him being at a pool party. Wasn't doing nothing but in the pool. That's all the picture was. He played volleyball. He did play volleyball in the pool. So you send it to the church as if, I don't know, I guess he's scum, or he done sinned before God. But you done sinned before God for years. I know for a fact, because remember when I graduated from Tuskegee, matter of fact, let's go back. Before I graduated from Tuskegee, I would come to Atlanta just about every weekend, and I was always around you just about every weekend. Because we were like that. We were real close. I even started calling you my godmother over the course of these years. I'm 53. You're 68, 69. You're about 16 years older than me. The same stuff you're doing at almost 70 years old is the same stuff you did back in 1987. You talk about people. You talk about everybody. You two-faced it. And the problem that I have is, nobody has ever said anything to you about your behavior. But today is your day for me to address your behavior. From 1987 up until I stopped hanging around you as much, I think it was about 96, maybe 97, you done been hoeing with married men, single men, and you were at the church singing in the choir, Grammy award winning choir, Cell Award choir, leading your songs, laying hands on people with all your anointing, but you were doing all the stuff that you were doing, so even if the person was here doing something that he wasn't doing, what was it about you sending the picture to a church leader when you've been hoeing for for a good 35 years? And the sad thing about it is you giving up poontang, and it wasn't even good enough for not one of those men to marry you. Your stuff ain't even good enough for one of the men to marry you. Not one has put a ring on your finger and married you. A matter of fact, I ain't even never seen you bring a man around because I guess they don't want to come around during the daylight because they're embarrassed. So you trying to expose somebody, but you have done and do everything that quote unquote sinners do. So you are a hypocrite. You are a backbiter. You are a shit starter. You keep up mess. And to the person, I ain't going to call your name out, but you'll probably know who I'm talking about. To the person at the church who she brought the mess to, instead of you being a man and saying, listen, we don't talk about people at this church. What we do is we love people like God and Jesus love people, and we pray for them. That's what you should have said, because the same mess she brought to you is the same mess that she's talked about you, saying that you stole $300,000 from the church when we had the church split back in the day. Yes, she done talked about you too. So she's talked about everybody. And then I see you. Hold on a minute. Let me get this. Make sure. Because I want. If it's not being heard, I'm going to say it all over again. I'm going to call you right back. But you're breaking my concentration. Only if you can't hear me. Oh, no. So you can't hear me. Good. I'm going to stop in a minute. It ain't going to take long. I'll call you back. So she's the same person that talked about you stealing $300,000 when we had the church split. Like I said, she talked about everybody. She's two-faced to everybody. And then my thing is this. Ever since I've known you, you've been hard and critical on gay people. Your nephew gay, and you know that. You ought to be loving and treating him like you would want somebody to love and treat yourself. I just don't understand people like you. That's why people don't hardly go to church anymore, because of you. You are the very reason why people don't hardly go to church, because you are a hypocritical, you know what. I'm not going to cuss you out like that. I might call you and do that, but then you'll hang up on me, and then I won't get to finish what I got to say. And to the little dum-dum PMB that was in on it, when she was homeless, you let her live with you. She done talked about you too. Till you had to put her out the house, and now you still running around with her, and she two-faced and probably still talking about you. She done told everybody that you gamble in the stores on the little slot machines. So I don't even understand how you gonna go run back with some mess sending a picture as well. You right along with her. And you are a gambler. Don't let me get started on you, because I can go there too. And see, but the sad thing about this situation is the little young man, he don't know about y'all old hoes. But I do. And so while y'all trying to shame him, I want him to look at this so he can look back at y'all and see the shame that you done caused. You got pregnant and married to an African, and he ran off and left you because he didn't want you. Not only that, and I'm talking about the other person now. I'm not even going to mention your name, but you know who you are. And I'm assuming y'all call yourself reporting him to the church because there were a few gay people in my house. I think that's what it was. But then to the other person, you married one and you found out your husband was gay the night before the wedding. But what did you do? You went ahead and married him anyway because you and your mammy was having a double wedding and you didn't want to let it go and be shamed not show up. So you ought to have compassion on somebody because you've been entangled in it all your life. Y'all playing with the wrong one. Y'all should know better. So, Miss Odessa, don't ever go on my... Well, you won't get a chance because I'm blocking you. But you was a low life something to go on somebody's page and try to pull a picture and then I guess you call yourself blackmailing that man, that little young boy. I don't even know the boy. But it pissed me off for you to go on my page and then try to send a picture because he's at my house like something's wrong with being at my house. Nothing's wrong with being at my house. I got one. You got one because the government is giving it to you because you're old. You never had a house. All you've lived in was an apartment and Shamrock, Campbellton Road. That was the best you could do. You never had a job. The only thing you could do was put on pressed fingernails at Greenbrier Flea Market. You ain't never had a job. You ain't never had nothing. You ain't never been nothing. You ain't nothing and you ain't going to be nothing but a lonely woman dying alone because don't nobody want you because you're so messy. And what I realize is the ones who always got a problem with gay folks are, it's either guys who are gay, I'll say men who are gay, and they try to throw off to cover themselves up. Y'all know I know who you are. Don't play with me. And to women in the church who ain't got no man. I guess you mad and bitter. It's enough people to go around for you to get somebody if you fix yourself up and stay out of folks' business. And when you got some business, you so busy you don't even have time to worry about nobody else. 69 years old almost, and you still doing the same stuff you did when I was 18 and you were 34. You haven't changed one bit. And all y'all know how she is, and y'all never addressed her about it. That's why she's still doing the same old thing all these years. She done talked about all y'all choir members. Y'all know it. And then she go on Facebook and want to invite somebody to a birthday party. Well, she invite the whole world, but don't nobody show up but 2 or 3 people because don't nobody like her because she's messy. I mean, it's ridiculous. I really don't understand. I just don't get it. Y'all call yourself telling on somebody because they at a pool party. You stupid. You so stupid. That's all I got to say. You just stupid. That's all. I mean, I don't know no other words that I could to use. I guess you blackmailing somebody. Oh, look who I saw at a pool party. And then you got the nerve to pull my picture up and show my picture. I don't give nothing about them people over there. And then not one of them say nothing because if they do, ooh, boy. Like I said, I know all y'all. And I know a whole lot of information about y'all because you know who told me before he went away. Because all he did, we talked all the time. So I know all your little dirt. While y'all trying to look at other people and judge them and talk about them, you better sit down somewhere. For real, for real. Because I'm not the one. Anyway. Oh, you know how I got in there. Please don't come on here talking about playing crazy. That's, oh my God. Okay. Because you know what? She'll say the same thing. How my name get in there? I didn't do nothing. But you know she sent the information over and you were probably a part of it just as well. From what I got gathered. From what I'm gathering you were. So I don't really know. Somebody brought it to me. And so I'm bringing it to everybody. Y'all talk too much. Y'all always in some mess. I don't even know y'all no more hardly. I've been gone from y'all for about, 15 years. All I do is say hi when I see y'all. And I'm going to still say hi because guess what? I ain't mad. I'm not even mad. It's funny to me. Because y'all still stuck. I don't see no improvement in your lives. I don't see no financial improvements. I don't see no spiritual improvements. I don't see no kind of improvements. Dang on. 20 years later, y'all still the same. Nothing. I don't get it. I'm just totally lost. I am so lost. Totally lost. So, you know, Odessa, you got 24 hours. I'm sure you're probably watching now. Hopefully you are. If you're not, it'll be here for 24 hours for you to see. I'm calling you out like you tried to call that little boy out. To me, he's a little boy because I'm old. But he don't know y'all stuff. I do. So if he want to know, I'll tell him everything about y'all. Hoes and stuff over there. Been hoeing since I came here. And now you want to play deep. And try to dog somebody else out. for whatever struggle they got. I don't even know what struggle the boy got, because like I said, I don't even know him. But I just don't get church people. Y'all something else. Y'all something else. Y'all something. That's why so many people have left and don't even fool with church no more, because of people like y'all. And guess what? You're going to pay for it. I promise you, God going to take care of you for your behavior toward his people, his children. Watch. You getting away now? Well, you're really not, because you're struggling, so you ain't getting away with nothing. You're not blessed. All you do is wake up and put a wig on and some costume jewelry that you used to sell out the trunk of your car. So you're not really blessed, except he give you life to wake up. Other than that, you're struggling. And when forgot about this. When your brother died and you needed money to go home to the funeral, the person that gave you the money to go home, guess what? They called me and said, should I give her the money? I don't really know. I vouched for you. I said, yeah, give it to her, because she really needs to go home. If I could do it over, I'd tell him to keep his money, because he's one of the main ones you done called a punk and a sissy over the years too. And then you go take money from him. That's how you are. You can talk about everybody. Everybody. I just don't understand because you're miserable. Your feet and toes toe up. They ugly. Your personality, or your feet real bad. You just bad. Oh, that's why you mad, I guess, because you just miserable. Just miserable. So all y'all that just remember, she's not a friend to nobody, because she done talked about all y'all, and y'all stupid for even fooling with her. One thing about me, you can get me one time, but you won't get me again. You never again. I don't play that. And then I address my stuff when it happened, because if I don't, I'll be up here with ulcers, bad heart, miserable and mad. No, I don't play that. I get the stuff off me and put it back on you, since you want to throw something. So now I'm throwing it back on you. Anyway, love y'all. Y'all have a wonderful day. And to those who are at these churches where they're constantly talking about y'all, taking your money and abusing you mentally, you're stupid. I wouldn't go nowhere where people abuse me and dog me out. Nowhere. So, I just don't get it. I don't even get y'all. You call yourselves undercover. Everybody know. So it's like, I don't understand. I just don't get it. I don't understand. I'm just lost. It's just a whole lot is just that baffled me on this one. Just really baffled me for you to grab a picture off my damn Facebook page and go send it to somebody. Trying to blackmail somebody who's at my house. I bet you're going to think again before you do some stuff like that, because I got some more to talk about. Try it again. Anyway, love y'all. I'm about to eat my dinner. And I feel good. And I'm going to bed. So peace, love. Love you too, baby. All right. Y'all have a good night.